Today on the channel, I'm always ready for a card break with Saturday Morning Cards, Matt Cardona exclusives.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for something entirely different. And as in today's video, we got an old-fashioned card break thanks to SaturdayMorningCards.com, as they sent me a little care package in the mail, and here we are. We're going to open them up. We're going to check it out in this very video, but it is one Matt Cardona. Matt Cardona, of course, the Deathmatch King in some circles, the former Zek Rider, and of course, big-time wrestling superstar, and a maker of toys, the old Big Rubber Guys, Major Bendy's line as well. He has partnered with Saturday Morning Cards to have a little bit of a card set here, and I do have a little bit of copy to read as we'll explain this going on. I think this is our third ever video dealing with cards on the channel. We did unbox some AEW cards once upon a time, so maybe we'll do more card breaks. I don't know. I'm not a huge card guy. In a former life, though, I was all into cards for a long time, like many of us were, collecting X-Men cards, Marvel cards, DC cards, obviously baseball, basketball cards. You get the point is that. But we did get something special right here. The Always Ready special collab right here with Saturday Morning Cards. Saturday Morning Cards is a pop culture company that makes officially licensed limited edition collectible mini art prints inspired by iconic brands and characters like Matt Cardona. And we remember Matt Cardona was here one time. He sat right in this seat once upon a time. Each collectible mini art print is packaged in a premium blind box style collectible box with a custom printed acrylic cases. All cards are officially licensed and gradable by PSA and all other major grading companies. This special release features 4 original art designs printed on silver chrome finish on a premium paper stock and is limited to only 300 cards of each design, only 1,200 total boxes, including hand-drawn one-of-one sketch cards and low-number parallel chase cards of stars of 150, gold 10, the Ultimate Chase Black 101. Also included in this release are a very limited number of signed cards, autos, and signed boxes and insert flyers. And check them out on Instagram at Saturday Morning Cards, and you can order from SaturdayMorningCards.com. So thank you to that team for thinking of me and sending these over for me to give a spin here on the channel. I always enjoy a little card break. I just wish I had more time to invest in all this kind of stuff. It wouldn't be a bad thing. Maybe I start collecting just like Boss Rutan, UFC legend Boss Rutan cards or something like that. I don't know, but I'm anxious to try and good friend of the channel, Matt Cardona. Let's see what's going on with these. And I gotta say, the presentation blew me away on this. This ain't your daddy's cards anymore. Look at this. Almost looks like a book or a VHS. It almost looks like a book on tape is what it reminds me of there. But you got Matt Cardona in all of his glory up front. It does say limited edition, the best of Matt Cardona, officially licensed by SMC. Saturday Morning Cards presents Always Ready. You do got a sticker here, so I'm going to have to break the seal on this one. Matt Cardona, Always Ready on the side, looking very good. And then it looks like it just opens up. So we're going to dive into it. I'm going to get the old handy razor blade out. We got 3 sets to open, so we're going to find out what exactly we have in here. Try to be as gingerly as possible. That's a tight sticker on there, which I like things tight, so I'm okay with that. Now, how do I open this? There we go. Okay, ready to go. We're ready to see what's going on inside here. Saturday Morning Cards, Always Ready, and got a little picture of the old Deathmatch King flipping the bird there, but an iconic image, if there ever was one, of Matt Cardona. But we do get that, and it does say official SMC Club, Saturday Morning Cards. So you do got some QR codes, all that kind of stuff here. And it does show all 4 cards you're going to be looking for. So we'll stay tuned for that. But the first one in here, we got the Deathmatch King. So it is sitting right inside here. We're going to find out what's going on. Very cool. It's very nice and felt inside here. Kind of reminds you of like a jewelry box inside. So very, very cool. I can see people using this for storage, maybe storing some things that maybe you shouldn't in here. Who knows? But we do get this, and it is in a hard acrylic. Very, very cool. It is the Deathmatch King, established 2021, SMC limited edition. And you got an image of Matt Cardona cartoon artwork here. It does say Deathmatch King Silver, card number 1. So this is a silver. The Deathmatch King in 2021, Matt Cardona reinvented himself with a Deathmatch King character, embracing the brutal and extreme world of deathmatch wrestling. Well, people would have understood that if they would have remembered that once upon a time he was an ECW original, of course. So he's got ties to ECW, as we know, so he's no stranger to the barbed wire and blood. Cardona's bold transformation to the Deathmatch King saw him compete in renowned independent promotions like GCW, Game Changer Wrestling, where he won the GCW World Championship in 2021, solidifying his place in the world of extreme wrestling. So very cool. 2025, Matt Cardona. Card number 1 right there, the silver variant. Now, they did throw in an extra card right here. Not exactly sure what this is. It's almost like a 2-in-1 card. Established 2025 does say the complete on here. And then you got Deathmatch King. It's like a prism card. So they did throw that in there. So very cool. That is the first box. So let's dive in, see what we get in the second box right here. I'm all for surprises. Nothing like a little bit of blind bag, blind box unboxings. And I always talk about it. Primarily, we're an action figure channel, as you guys know. And that's one thing I really miss from back in the day. Going to your local Toys R Us, Target, Walmart, whatever it may be. Maybe it's a Venture. Maybe it's a Hills. Maybe it's an Alco, a Ben Franklin's, a Pomida, or an Ames department store. Whatever it could be, you didn't know what was going to be on the shelf. The aura of the surprise, not knowing what you were walking yourself into. That's kind of action figures had that once upon a time, not so much anymore, but trading cards still have that era of surprise. So I'm here for that. But let's get this one open. Same kind of thing. Let them breathe, it says right there. Always ready, Deathmatch King. Get the same image there. But what card we getting? Oh, here we go. We're bringing it out. So we get the same thing here. There is some copy on the back we will read in a second. It is the Indie God, established 2023 SMC limited edition. Nice gold, Indie God silver, card number 1 is what it says. In the Indie God, in 2023, Matt Cardona reinvented himself again as the Indie God, a character that positioned him as a dominant, larger-than-life figure in the independent wrestling scene. So we do get that. Once again, hard acrylic case. Very, very nice. Now we're going to the last one. Saturday morning cards. 3 sets going on right here. Going to cut this once again. We're going to read the back of the package on this final one here. We do get a little graphic down there. The Deathmatch King himself. In 2020, Matt Cardona reinvented himself as one of the most versatile and creative stars of professional wrestling. He quickly made a name for himself in the independent wrestling scene, especially through GCW Game Changer Wrestling, where he adopted the Deathmatch King character. As his career continued to evolve, Cardona embraced several unique and memorable characters in ring gear, each showcasing a different side of his persona. Outside the ring, Cardona has thrived with his major wrestling figure podcast, merchandise sales, starting his own action figure toy line, and building a strong social media brand, solidifying his place as one of the most dynamic and accomplished figures in professional wrestling history. So a nice readout there, but once again, same thing. Do get that image. And what do we got? At least I got 3 different cards. I'm here for that. We got SMC Limited Edition, established 2024, still here. Matt Cardona, of course, Jurassic Park Edition. In 2024, Matt Cardona unveiled new dino-inspired ring gear featuring bright colors and elements from one of his favorite movies. This new ring gear made him stand out with a unique pop culture flair, giving a nod to the iconic film. They do not list the film, so that's probably legal stuff, but I just happen to have this sitting on my desk still. And there you go. You can display these 2 together if you want to. There it is, the Jurassic Park. I said it. They didn't. Image of Matt Cardona. So 3 separate cards here and then a bonus card they threw in. Got to thank Saturday Morning Cards for hooking me up with something like this. Always like free stuff, of course, but always like stuff I'm interested in. Like to see stuff like this I've never seen before. So I normally wouldn't buy something like this. So very, very cool to see this here. I'm here for it. Matt Cardona, always friend of the channel right here. He's always been good to me. Very cool to support this kind of thing. And if you're after it, once again, Saturday Morning Cards, Instagram, website, pick these up. It sounds like they're going to have other stuff outside of Matt Cardona as well. A cool idea here as well. So shout out to them over at Saturday Morning Cards. And of course, let me know your thoughts on this. You dabble in the card game. What are you picking up? Do you ever try any of these? Let me know in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the old notification bell. Check out YouTube channel memberships and the Patreon. All kinds of stuff over there and your best way to support the channel. You can also support the channel checking out my brand new podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, every single Tuesday, wherever podcasts are found, with video cast on YouTube. All kinds of stuff with my wife, Angie, and I, diving into all aspects of life, basically, over there. So check it out if you want more of that. Appreciate the support. Check out my book, The Complete Guide to the ECW Original San Francisco Toy Makers, available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, softcover, hardcover edition available. You can also pick up a copy from me that I can autograph, come with a bookmark and a sticker. if that is your thing. And then, of course, SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and, of course, TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com. So for Matt Cardona, Saturday Morning Cards, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.